it's a bit bloody steep. Ooh. Hello, Will here, and we are back in Skyrim today, and we are checking out a single mod called Sylvan Sanctuary, I believe. Yep, yeah, Sylvan Sanctuary. So, I was going to cover this on a previous video, but then when I had it recorded, and then I thought, like, actually, you know what, I'm going to wait, because I remember it said in the description that he was going to work on some updates for it and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a bit of time. And since then, the mod creator has, I'll put their name at the top of the screen, has done an update. And I thought, you know what, let's go and check back on it. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what changes were made. You know, see what changes were made, see if there's anything different from what I can remember. You know, what improvements have been made from what I can remember. You know, and all that kind of stuff. So, first off, where do you need to go? So, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to the Stendar Beacon, which is around here somewhere. It's not too far away from Fort Dawnguard. So all you got to do is just travel to Fort Dawnguard, leave Dayspring Canyon, and you'll see this kind of symbol on your compass, and you just need to head to that. It's a little trek up the mountain, but nothing crazy. And that's where you'll find the entrance, which is this little portal gate between two trees. Now, I don't remember it being a portal gate last time, but that might just be me not remembering it. I'm not entirely sure if followers can follow you inside, so we shall find out. So let's go and have a look at Sylvan Sanctuary. Alright, here we are. It definitely does look a little bit different. I can definitely tell you that much. Ooh, I like that. I like that little touch. It's like an archway made out of a tree. I like that. I mean, actually, let's just skip ahead time a little bit. Here we are. See, it does look very pretty. Now, there is one thing that he did do in the previous version, so I don't know if it's still like it now. Which he did use the basics of Sovngarde and that sort of world space as the actual area, but this looks completely different. So I don't know if he's just messed around with it a little bit, moved a few bits and bobs around, you know, and just changed a couple of things. Ooh, it's a bit bloody steep. Ooh, ooh, it's very steep. There's dirt path area. Ooh, so it's very steep. Ah, there you go. So I don't know which way I'm actually going here. I don't know if it's got a bit. You know, so it looks like you got a few alchemical ingredients that you can collect. I would say this bit is a bit steep, so you might have to do a little bit of jumping around to get around. So prepared to do a little bit of jumping about the place, because this does look very steep. But it does look like he has pathways put down, so you know you can easily follow the pathways. It's a okay, now I don't know, because last time I bumped into enemies in here, but they weren't actually hostile. So the bear. Does he want to eat my giblets? Nah. He's quite happy just sleeping now. Ooh, it's a cave. Ooh. Might have to, this is going to be a problem though, about trying to mark down locations. Okay, so is that actually a cave? Did it go anywhere? Oh, no. Oh, no. So it's not an actual cave, but it's... I think it's just put here, sort of put the emphasis on that this cave belongs to this sleeping bear. Oh, let's carry on. Oh, alright, so we'll carry on. There was another path that one up this way. It's again very steep. Alright. Couple of stags. Okay, that one, they're trying to rut. Well, not rut. Bugle. I mean, not rut. Rut is when they're fighting, but... Okay, he's a bit nervous. But no, as you can see, he's trying to bugle, but fortunately no sound. But some means are going to be missed, aren't they? But so far, I do like the looks. It does look like he's definitely, or she. But they have slow to go down the hill. But no, they have definitely done a lot of landscape editing. Definitely. Let's carry on. So it looks like we've got some kind of settlement up there to have a look at. So we'll come back to that one. Well, just entered the Sylvan bunkhouse and that some very drastic music played all of a sudden, and it's like making me thinking, like, should I have really entered here? Right, who we got? Volker, Aguila, Setsuna, Iris, Brass. Okay, so now here's one thing I'm not totally sure about, because so far none of these people have had grey face. So I don't know if these are people he's created or they're based off of people and he's just changed the name. I'm not 100% sure. But what do you do, Aguila?
What can I do for you?
Can I make a request? Follow me, I need your help. Would you like to move into a new place? Okay, so I do have one mod that like adds this option to everybody. But it looks like she could be a follower, but also as a bard.
Until next time.
Follow me, I need your help. So no, follow. I got a funny thinking that all these people will be able to follow you if you ask them. You follower. What about you? Okay, so here we are. So what have you got for sale, Brass?
For the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Alright, so you seem like a... I can't really say general merchant because he's like a bar owner, but also has this deer thing. Damage 59 for a little dagger, an elf there. Oh, I'll buy it. It's good. It's only 24 gold. So I'm just gonna guess that tier thing is just basically a dagger. It does a little bit extra damage to people of the elven races. I can't take any of this very directly. I mean, I can take the coin first. We've got some ingredients there as well, so you know, so it's one settlement you can have a little look around in. You might be able to sleep here as well. Oh no, it's owned. Bed is owned. Oh, didn't even see you.
Stendar's mercy be upon you.
Okay, so you're technically a vigilant, but you can still be a follower.
None escape. All come into the light.
Tsukuyomi. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce that name. Alright, so obviously you got some followers. And you got this kind of like tavern-esque place that is much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Alright, so that was the bunkhouse. That's one building that's up here. You got another one here. What have we got? Sylvan Manor. Oh, we've got another house over here. I can't think this might be a similar thing. We've got it. Oh, I could take the husky if I want to. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave the husky here. We got Capra the goat, and Eris. I don't know what happened to Eris, but with my mod that I got, I can take him home for one. Well, I'm looking at the cottage. I'm gonna think it's gonna be a bit similar to the bunkhouse, but we'll have a look. Alright. So it does look very pretty inside. I like the prettiness of inside. Like an enchanter. Cullen.
Hi there.
Hi, Cullen. Anyone else here? Bed is owned. Bed is owned. Throne. You got Alchemy Lab, you got an Arcane Enchanter, Croots, who speaks very weirdly.
Divine smile on you, friend.
And now doesn't.
Till next time.
Alright. Strange man. Catalea, Maxim. So does it some stuff? Oh, you can't take it, though, technically. Class is stealing. Dun dun dun. Alright, so you can't actually steal the stuff from here, but you might be able to. But I think you could probably use, like, obviously you could use like the Arcane Enchanter and stuff like that. Alright, but again, still looks pretty. Obviously much bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, but I like the decor. Decor's nice, I think. Alright, so that's the cottage. Another place where you could probably get some followers, probably might be able to do bits of bobs with them. So let's have a look at the manor. The wind has stopped. Oh, wind is back.
It's fantastic.
Okay, that was a bit weird. Okay, it's just something to do with probably a sound emitter that's been placed in here. But right, we're going to look at the manor. Alright. We are in the manor. Now this looks like this is intending to be a player home, because obviously over here you got some mannequins strewn about. Racks just randomly placed. Some floating books. Again, I like the idea of the decor. We floating orb. What looks like will probably be the player's bedroom, maybe? Could be the player's bedroom, because you can see in this one you can actually sleep in it. It's not owned. Chemical storage, weapon storage. Oh, see, I like that idea. You have these sort of little symbols above the storages. Oh, I like that. I like that little touch. And you know, your weapon storage, which is. But yeah, I like that. I like that little touch. I think that's a funky little touch. But I could hear something in here, but I don't know what it is though. You got a three-tiered bunk bed. Ooh, just in case you've got. And and another lot over here. Then you got your own bar. You got a nice centerpiece in the way of a glowing mushroom. Got your place to do all your smithing. You got a tan rack, you got your anvil, you got the smelter, you got your grindstone, you got your workbench. So you got all your smithing needs. There's like a little kitchen area over here as well. And we got somewhere else where. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not entirely sure if you could send followers back here, unless you use specific mods that will allow you to do it. But I don't think it'll work just on the merit of this mod alone itself. Here we have book storage, staff enchanter, arcane enchanter, alchemy lab, and the imbuing chamber, so where you can create those little spiders. So yeah, so I think this is definitely intended to be a player home, but. Obviously, always with player homes, in modded player homes especially anyway, is just always be a little bit careful with like leaving stuff inside, because they do have to be set to be a no reset zone, which is what it's called. So basically you can put stuff in storage, you'll go away, you'll come back in like 3 in-game days later, and your stuff will be there. Still be there, because if it's not set to be a no reset zone, after about 3 or 4 in-game days it gets reset, and any stuff that you stored in there disappears. So just be wary of that. I'm pretty sure that this person has set it to that. But, you know, it's always just a good idea just to make sure. So it's always a good idea just to leave something that you don't mind losing. Leave it in the house. Leave for about 3 or 4 in-game days. Come back, see if it's still there. And every now and then just go back and just make sure it's still there until you definitely know that it's safe for you to leave items in the house. That's just a little tidbit for me on that one there. But all in all, yeah, I like it. Alright. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to cover everything that is here. Because I think this might be quite a bit of a large area. I'm not totally sure how big this place is. So, I may not be able to cover everything. So, there might be some stuff that you might be able to also find. But we're going to have a little bit of look around. See if we bump into anything else. See if we find any little secret areas. I'm primarily just going to follow this path to see where it leads me. There with it. Anything to take note on. Oh, there's a lot of trees. There you got some little baby boars. Hello, baby pigs. Oh, there's a marker over there. Let's go and have a look, shall we? So yeah, so far, I am liking what they've done. Because last time it was just basically you were just running around Sylvan, effectively. And there were just a few buildings in it, and that was it, you know. But now they've remodeled the whole thing. It's all been fully remodeled, rescaped, and new things have been added in. Things have been changed. Things have been reworked. It's a complete overhaul compared to its original. In which that I like. It's very good. I think it was better for them to do that rather than just to have the thing as just Sylvan Guard, effectively, and that was it. Okay, there's a marker there, but I can't seem to get it. So I want to get. What is this place? All right, hold on. I want to know what's there. How do I get it there? I want to know what's up there. Well, that's going to remain a mystery. Trying to figure out how you get up there. Because at the moment, I have no idea. But at least the path's back. Alright. As soon as I say that, it disappears again. Alright, let's go this way. I'm going to guess there's maybe landmass over here? There you go. Mountains. Alright, so we found one place, we then found another place, but I can't seem to get up there. Oop. Potholes. We have some potholes. I mean, yeah, I'm expecting to find like little areas and little things like that, like little inconsistencies and stuff like that, but that I'm expecting to see. So is that a cave? Ooh, cave marker. Let's go and look at the cave. Alright. Where are you, cave? What we got? Sylvan Cave discovered. Alright. Let's go and have a look in this cave, shall we? Oh! I just got in here and I was thinking, like, I can hear something. Sounds like a cat purring. What is it? It's these little blighters. Yes, I'm calling you a blighter. Okay, so I think this one doesn't look like he's done anything. I don't think this has been changed. I think this is still the way. Yeah. So this hasn't been changed, or at least not changed dramatically. So basically, I'm not gonna go look through this because basically what this place is just basically the end of Darkfall Passage, where you go in for the Dawnguard quest. So up there would normally be one of the way shrines. But if I remember correctly, last time in this older version of this, there was no way shrine up there. They took it out. So I'm not going to look for this cave, but you know, you could go back to this cave and you know, you can grab some stuff from inside it. Myself, I'm not going to worry about that too much in this video. So he still kept some of the old stuff, some of the remnants of the older stuff. So we'll just head. Was there another way back? Hold on. Oh, there's an alchemy lab. Randomly. Alright, so we're going to do a little bit more of walking around. See if we spot anything else. After that, I'll give you my final thoughts. I can see the roof. Or does this belong to? Is it yours? Is it yours? Got a couple of foxes, a chicken. You got an horse. No, you got a couple of horses. Wild horses. You want chickens? Can't see any. Can't see any owners. No. I mean, you got a place where you can put. Where you can plant stuff. But no owners though. Grey mare. What are you? Do you have a name? Stallion. Oh, so you're just a man. You're a manly horse. Alright. So, there's probably obviously most likely going to be more stuff in this to find. I know, other little locations like this, and maybe a few more extra caves and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm going to be able to cover it all in this video. And plus, also, I don't want to cover it all in this video. You know, gives you an incentive to actually download it yourself, go through the lab, because I don't know how big this place is. Because unfortunately, it doesn't have its own. See up here, it's telling me I'm at Serafi Farm. So he's probably used a location. He's classed this as like its own location. See, I'm on the Skyrim map here. So that's weird. That's the first time I've ever noticed that. For it to do that. It's almost like I'm in Skyrim, but not in Skyrim. I don't know, maybe this is an alternative dimension. Just a theory. And maybe this is that portal, it leads you to an alternative dimension. And this alternative dimension, you are in this area of Skyrim, in this alternative dimension. Just a theory, just an idea. But yeah, so thoughts on my final thoughts at the moment on this one is, if there is an update and it's there's a substantial update to it, I may return back to this and try and find some of the new stuff as well as some of the stuff that's in it now but haven't featured in this video. Now, I do like the fact that they've come back to it, as I previously said, because I did previously was going to do a review on the previous version. So I do like the fact that they have actually decided to come back to it. They've sort of, I don't know if they've just taken aspects of Skyrim itself and put it into a thing or something else. I'm not 100% sure. But I do like the fact that they've decided to remodel, rework it, and give it one sort of, give it a nice large overhaul. Because this doesn't look like anywhere in Skyrim that I'm aware of. But that's just me. So I do like the fact that they've done that massive overhaul on it. And made some changes to it. Well, I say some. They probably made quite a fair few changes. And, so I like that. That's good. Is there potential for more future updates? I don't know if it says in the description that if they are going to or they're not going to. But this is one that can easily have more stuff added into it. Primarily because since the land itself is so large, it's so easy for it to have this added to it, that added to it, new caves to new caves to look into, new ruins to explore, and stuff like that. So potential for updates on this is a lot. There's a lot that can be done. The only thing I would maybe suggest really is to, I don't know, it's kind of like to try and make it a bit easier to navigate it. Maybe sort of like, so it's just to go back into it and put in more pathways, so it, or more blatant kind of pathways, so it's a bit easier to navigate for people who are playing it, because since it's such a large area, because there was quite a bit of a gap between that place and that place, and then sort of like up there is the other place that I couldn't get to, so there's areas for you to discover, but it's like putting a needle in the middle of a cornfield. You can find it, but it might take you a bit of time. So it's over. So it's the next update. If the modder does do an update, and if the modder, if you are watching this, I'll say to mainly focus your next update not on like improving the land, how the land is, or adding new people in, or improving how the people work, but it's to add in stuff like a few extra little caves, a couple of maybe castle ruins and stuff like that kind of thing. Places for people to discover and go into and explore. Give this a bit more depth for exploration, because you've got a lot of here to work with. There's a lot of space to work with. And maybe, I don't know if it's possible, but I don't know, maybe at the beginning, when you first get in, there's a horse waiting there for you. So you can just get the horse and use that as a ways to get around just a bit quicker. But yeah, so in the ways of the actual mod, how the actual mod works, I don't really have anything to say. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It works how it works. But I would just suggest to the modder that, is to, if they want to carry on updating it, because, maybe just make it their main mod that they work on. That, they might have to work on it for months to come, but, put work into it, put effort into it, put a bit of love into it, and you can make this thing a very interesting place to explore. Because if things are too spread out, it's not going to be the most fun to explore, and people will get a bit like, the space is a bit too big. But update it, keep adding updates, keep adding in new places, keep add in other stuff like new characters to interact with and stuff like that. But just update it, even if it's like you update it, like you update once, you've added 3 new caves, you update it again, there's 2, I don't know, castle ruins to explore. Even if it's just little things like that, it keeps people interested, it keeps the mod growing, and more people will most likely either 1, come back to it, or 2, start it anew. So overall score, or rating, or whatever you want to call it, is I'm going to keep this in my mod list because I want to see if there's updates in the future. If there are updates in the future, I will be coming back to it to find those new updates and to also explore newer areas, or to find areas that I haven't been to already. So if I do come back to this, I might do this as a stream kind of thing. So I'll be doing it for a little wee while, because again, this is quite a large area. There's a lot to condense down into a short video. But overall, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see if this goes anywhere. And in that, I'm hoping it does. So I'm looking forward to see if this gets more added to it and improved more. But after all that, I will be leaving a link in the description below to this mod yourself if you want to have a look around. You know, try and find some of the things that I didn't find, see if there's any other little secrets that you could find that I didn't find. You know, and let me know in the comments below if you, of the things that you find that didn't feature in this video. And also, if you've got any mods that you want me to look at, again, suggest them in the comments below. And, you know, I'll have a look at them. They may get put into a video, they may not. We'll have to see in the future. But until then, I'll see you all later.